maybe the policy should be, and I mean, this should be standard across the board for insurance agreements of this ilk, okay, across the board. They should do a yearly review of the documents. If there's anything wrong with it, it needs to be up front. After that, it is what it is. It is what it is, unless somebody lied about a pre-existing condition. Other than that, but in the scenario that in which I'm speaking of, again, if you don't know what I'm talking about, we're talking about a local issue in the city of Cincinnati, and you can find the link on my Facebook page, The Nathan Ivey Show, and also Nathan Ivey EY, okay, on Facebook. Find the link and watch the interview and tell me what you think. Because what I think is that this is an opportunity for a policy, a new idea that will protect consumers. Okay, the insurance company get what they want. They get the money. Okay, they're dealing with people who are reputable. And then the people who are buying the insurance get what they want because they had a satisfaction knowing that after a set amount of time, you know, somebody's going to come to me and say, oh, you spelled your name wrong. I'm telling you, I know that sounds fantastic. And if you've never dealt with it, you might even be thinking like, Nate, you're making it up. But I have dealt with it firsthand. I've seen it firsthand. I'm telling you, it happens just like that. Let me read some more of your messages. Dorothy writes, the clause gives the insurance company the right to look into her health insurance history within the first 2 years. And if they find any discrepancies, they can decide to decline the policy. Most of the time, you see it on high-paying policies. I'm really surprised they're doing it for a small policy like this. Yeah, me too. Me too. John writes something about the audio. Anybody else have any problems with it? Let me know. I'll take care of it. Corey writes, Nate, Republicans will stall the nominations. Yes, they will. Yes, they will. That's exactly what they're going to do. They're going to stall it. They'll be up there reading Yankee Doodle Dandy. They'll be reading the collected works of Gilligan's Island. I mean, they'll do anything to prove that they're more man than Barack Obama. This is what it is. And I am amazed on some level, since you brought it up, just how invested Republicans are in anti-Obama politics. I mean, y'all still think that's hot? It's like listening to the same rhyme over and over again. I mean, who wants to hear that? I know I don't. Speaking of rhymes, and I'm going to take a quick break. My first break here on Nathan Ivey Online. Just testing out new mechanics. And I'll step away for a second and come right back. But next Monday, a week from today, 6:30 p.m., New Prospect Baptist Church, I'll be moderating a conversation about hip-hop. I believe the question I was given was something like the evolution of hip-hop. Although I've got a few things, I'm glad to have this opportunity, and I'm glad to be a part of this conversation, and because there are some things that I've just been thinking about that I definitely want to share with you. So if you got the time and you're in and about the city, stop by. Again, that'll be Monday, and more than likely, I'm going to broadcast it live over either Periscope, probably the Periscope app, or Meerkat. Just the folks who have that app, the Periscope app. And that's something that as the show evolves, you'll start seeing actually into the studio if you got that app. It's new, and it'll be yet another way for us to interact. Again, this endeavor is multimedia. That's the direction that we are going. And I'm Nathan Ivey. Thank you for listening. Let's take a real quick pause, and I'll come right back, and we'll get back into the conversation.
I dare you. I dare you to change the world.
Yeah, you. Getting that college education.
I dare you to be somebody important.
Like be a teacher. Or a reality TV star.
I dare you to stand up here.
To call the shots.
To be a role model.
An inspiration.
An innovator.
To be a teacher.
Be my teacher.
Think you can change my life?
Make me excited about science like you.
Have a career that really means something?
Then do it.
I dare you.
I dare you.
I dare you.
I'm waiting.
Yeah. Soulful, inspiration, soulful, inspiration, a little education, soulful, inspiration, soulful,
Welcome back.
inspiration.
Real quick, I just step away and I'm back with you.
Education, you know.
Nathan Ivey.
one and the spigot and tiger is a bad
Welcome
combination.
back. Just working on some of these sound Okay. Yeah, some folks are talking about the sound quality here, and I think I understand. It could be a couple things. Could be your connection to me or my connection to you. Let me just be quite honest with you. But I'll try to work with on my side, most definitely. I appreciate you being here. And this is, I'm starting out something new here with you at 7 a.m. every single morning, Monday through Friday. I got a few responses, or I guess it says context over the weekend, some new folks connecting with the show. And I guess they've been trying to find it and couldn't find it, which I thought is odd because we're on Facebook. And, you know, most folks kind of know me as being on Facebook, and that's how they find me here. I'll tell you what, folks, let me take one more quick break and we'll come back. Nathan Ivey with you. Don't go anywhere.
Soulful, inspiration, soulful, inspiration, a little.
My mind is infinite. I think and grow rich. The gym is my religion. I pray on the bench. The reason why I train, I want the power and the strength. Won't stop, won't quit till I'm swollen, I'm ripped. I cut off the liquor, laid off the spliffs. Had a paradigm shift like I met Morpheus. Now I'm outside the matrix, back to the basics. Tank top, sweatpants, old pair of Asics. You come to the gym, you got to pay your dues. The body get weak if the body don't move. I train for the street, it's no Queensberry rules. Got a winner attitude, I feel like I can't lose. Got my game plan set, I'm not the same man. In 6 months, watch, I'ma be a changed man. Like Heru on my shirt with his wingspan. Raising up the bar like I'm training up for war. I'm back on my workout, back on my regimen, back on my weight gain, back on my discipline, back to the gym again, back on my vitamins, back on my training, feeling stronger than I ever been. I'm back on my workout, back on my regimen, back on my weight gain,
Good morning.
back on my discipline, back to the gym
Today is
again,
February
back on my
15th,
vitamins,
2016.
back.
And this is Nathan Ivey Online. My pleasure to be with you. Had to work out a few things in the background, and now we're jumping back on, taking your text messages, and just want to say good morning to you. I'm snowed in just like you are if you live in the city of Cincinnati. I ain't going nowhere. And let's stay together. Folks are chiming in on a variety of different things. Pat, Kevin, Dr. Drum, B. Someone's asking about Kendrick Lamar. Tonika, thank you for listening. She said, sounds good to me. B writes, dunk contest winner was the guy who went under the legs over the mascot. Yeah, I agree. I agree with you, B. It was not it was not Levine. It was the Aaron Goodman, I believe his name is. That was the guy who was working with the mascot. That was your real winner. Yes, most definitely. I'm with you on that one. What else? If you want to text, I will take your text messages. Kevin writes, Park Director Willie Carden, a black man, is being investigated by Merrick Cranley for embezzlement or for spending private funds improperly. Cranley put Harry Black on it, and Mr. Carden could be in a lot of trouble. He spent $10,000 on a trip to Las Vegas for 3 days on donated funds for the park. Kevin writes, white people do it all the time on tax dollars. What do you think? I think I want to read more about it, Kevin, to be honest with you first. I'm aware of it, but I want to hear all the backstory as it comes out. But you're right about it. I think that kind of stuff happens all the time. And people pick and choose who they want to blame. I mean, I'll say it again. It sounds almost cliche, but it's the truth. Look at Tracy Hunter. It's the same deal. It's the same deal. And, how is it that on one hand they want to clack down? And again, I know it's different entities. I'll just put it this way. There's a lot of things percolating around the city, and a lot of them have to do with money. I ran into Sam Malone recently. I'm at the grocery store, and I see this guy, you know what I'm saying? And he comes over. I'm like, what's up? That's Sam Malone. He's like, what's up, brother? And he had this look on his face. I mean, that's all we said. I'm in a grocery store in the morning, actually, before we send the kids off. right? Before we go off to do what we do every day, right? And, at that time, I had no idea that he was going to be on the newspapers. And all the details of his deal with MSD are now front and center. And why does that happen so often with black people in Cincinnati? Have you noticed that? That happens quite often. It does. Like the financial details come out. You see it all the time. And maybe as a black man, I'm just sensitive to it. But it appears to me as if it happens all the time to a lot of black people in the city of Cincinnati. That's just me. And I know you're paying attention to it. I know you've seen it. Sam Malone, MSD. He got a contract. Apparently he got $55,000. And that was the last check that he received. And I'm reading, it's like, okay, what's the problem? That was the deal that the man had. If he got $35,000, if he got $155,000, what difference is it to you or me? Personally, and I live in the city, I'm paying these taxes just like you are. Okay? Personally, I don't really care. And it's not because I kind of know Sam. It wouldn't matter whether Sam was black or white. What difference does that make? That's the deal that he crafted for himself. But it's kind of like they put you out there. They put Sam out there to make him seem like this black dude is gaming the system. It is. That's a prevalent theme. You see a lot of that. Tracy Hunter, she was gaming the system. Damn it, girl, we let you in the system. How are you going to game the system? That's not why we brought you up here, Tracy. We didn't bring you up here to game the system. We brought you up here to make brownies. And she didn't make any brownies, and that's what happened. I speak the truth to it. I speak the truth to it. That's what we do here. So who else's details have we seen? Let's say, the former owner of Mahogany's. Oh, man, I got sick to death of that. I'll be honest with you. I'm so damn happy that that's not in the news anymore. I don't want to feel bad about it. Don't make me feel bad about it because I know I care and I'm conscientious and everything, but damn it, I'm happy because it's too much. I don't need to know how much money she has and she put her house up and her father. Why do we need to know all of that? Who else? The local black people whose financial business got put on Front Street at critical times. Let's say Eric Kearney. And everybody loves Senator Eric Kearney, right? We all love Eric Kearney. How could you not like a guy that'll walk? What did he walk from Cincinnati to Toronto? How could you not like a guy who's willing to do that? And he's doing this for children? At a time when most people don't give a damn about children at all, this man is willing to walk from Cincinnati to Toronto and back. That's big. You got to give him respect for that. Lots of props. And his business was all on Front Street. Remember that? Apparently he owns some taxes and loans and something. I don't remember all of this stuff. You know what? When I see people's business like that, I just kind of blank it out. Unless I've got some purpose for it. So why is that? Have you noticed that? If you live in the city of Cincinnati, it always comes out. All the details. How much they're making, how much they owe, whom they owe. Why is that always on Front Street when it comes to black people? And that's how I feel about this Sam Malone story. Oh, so Sam Malone, let me get this straight. Pamela writes, he walked from Cincinnati to the State House in Columbus. I know, Pamela. I was trying to build the man up. Anybody can walk from Cincinnati to Columbus. I want to build the man up. Damn, Pamela. Pamela in here bursting bubbles in the chat room. Thank you, Pamela. I'm joking with you. I know. So all of his business, and this was Eric Kearney. Eric Kearney. This is Eric Kearney. Everybody loves. What's not to like about Eric Kearney at all? And they put their business out there in Front Street. And it was at a time when, what was he trying to do? Run as lieutenant governor? Now, hey, it kind of helped him because the man he was connected to was a sinking ship. I think his last name was Titanic, I think it was.